1.
I should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone. Yeah, if I find, baby, are you going for the ride? When I look into your eyes, I just wanna hold you all night. I should probably go to bed.
Well, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential. I got potential, rushing around.
Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learned to play on the safe side so I don't get hurt. Because of you.
Keep harder, keep better, doing faster, that's stronger than ever. After hour, work is never over. Keep harder, keep better, doing faster, that's stronger than ever. After hour, work is never over.
Because of you.
Keep harder, keep better,
Because of you.
doing faster, that's stronger.
Because of you.
Keep harder, keep better.
Because of you.
Her sister was a witch! She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get more. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky.
Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Give me a man after midnight. Want somebody help me chase the shadows away. Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day.
We'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on anyway.
I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Six in the air, I don't care, I love the smell of it. Six and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me.
Why? You only say you love me when you're high. It's like we go through the same shit every night. Oh, you always swear that it's gonna change, but it never does.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything is shining on is gonna go on me. I'll be fine once I get away. I'll be good.
It never does. You only say you love me when you're high. It's like we go through the same shit every night.
Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm Luke Skywalking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Good things come to those that wait up. Don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up.
And if I'm ever gonna move on, I'ma need some whiskey glasses, 'cause I don't wanna see the truth. Smiling, making out on the couch right now with someone new. Yeah, I'ma need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. I'ma be single, I'ma need a double shot of that heartbreak proof. I'ma make the crowd go.
My name Mac Miller, who the fuck are you? Well, my crew too live, but I ain't Uncle Luke. And I ain't no hipster, girl, I can make your hipster. From Pittsburgh, smoke papers over a Swisher. Welcome to the campground Chronicles. Looking out my monocles, I'm dodging obstacles. I gamble like the Bellagio. You pack a roach, I'm heroin, 'cause everything I thought is dope. Tight will leave it clean and fucking shiny, word of mop and glow. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling, falling.
'Cause there we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red 'cause you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there, I remember it all too well. Hey, you call me up again just to break me like a promise. So casually cruel in the name of being honest. I'm a crumbled down piece of paper lying here 'cause I remember it all.
Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
Just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-do-do, just dance, let that record ring. Da-da-do-do, just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-da, dance, 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 da-da-da.
You used to get it in your fishnets, now you only get it in your nightdress. Discarded all the naughty nights for niceness, landed in a very common crisis. Everything's in order in a black hole, nothing seems to pity in the past though. That bloody memory's like an El Tabasco. Remember when you used to be a rascal?
A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car and that shit you call art. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off.
The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory and those dreams.
No, 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 no. A, B, C, D, E, F.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Cooking, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Oh, take my breath and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath. Nobody does it better, babe. Take my breath.
Far, wherever you are, I believe that's the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door and you're here in my heart, my heart.
Okay, I like it. Picasso.
See the line where the sky
She a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head. Cutie the bomb, met her at a beauty salon with a baby Louis Vuitton under her underarm. She said, "It's got the shot away. It's got the shot away." But I'm looking for the one. Have you seen her? My psychic told me she had the ass like Serena, Trina, Gina for Lopez, 4 kids, and I gotta take all they bad ass.
Got no type. Nah. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. You ain't got no life. Nah. Cups with the ice and we do this every night. Hey. I ain't check the price. I got it. I make my own money, so I spend it how I like. I'm just living life. Hey. Hey. And let my mama tell it, nigga, I ain't living right.
Calling up angels. Calling up angels. Calling up angels. Calling up angels. 15, there's still time for you. Time to buy some tables. 15, there's never a wish better than this. When you only got 100 years. Tell you that friend. It's time you had the touch. Give your reasons.
When you only got 100 years to live.
What's the name? 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 Hey boy, I really wanna see if you can go downtown with a girl like me. Hey boy, I really wanna be with you just my type. Oh na 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 na.
Acquire.
Here's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos.
And I'll be anything you ask and more. Going, hey, it's not a miracle we needed. And no, I wouldn't let you think so. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it.
And I wish you were here. I wish you were here. And I wish you were here. I wish you were here. Even though you're gone, you're still in my mind. Though it's been so long since you said goodbye. But every night I wish you were here. I wish you were here. Ooh, I love you when you do it like that. And when you're closer, give me a shiver.
Baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. So when we say the party's over, then we bring it right back.
When the vibes are good, the rest don't matter. Till the pain could kill, the glass getting shattered. Let it play, zooming out and say, I wish you were here.
So gravitate to the love, y'all.
Killing people, dying, children hurt, and you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? And would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning. Where is the love?
I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. And in the morning I'll be with you, but it will be a different time. Cause I'll be holding on to you, and I'll be holding on to God.
Where is the love?
Roll the world, mama. People living like they ain't got no mama.
You can drive all night, looking for the answers in the pouring rain. You wanna find peace of mind, looking for the answers.
Don't you know, pump it up, you got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
Cut it. Them bricks are way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it.
Y'all shouldn't have let the world gas me. It's too late cause I'm here to stay and these girls know that I'm nasty. I sent her back to her boyfriend with my handprint on her ass cheek. City talking, we taking notes. Tell him all to keep making posts. Wish he could, but he can't get close. OG so proud of me that he choking up while he making toast. I'm the type that you can't control. Said I would, then I made it so.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time. Turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl.
Fuck you, goodbye, you hurt me for the last time. It's time for me to move on, so fuck you and goodbye. I gave you love and I hate it, yeah, all the time that I wasted. Fuck you, goodbye, you hurt me for the last time. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Fuck you, goodbye, you hurt me for the last time.
There's people that are dying.
Let's get down to business, to delete the funds. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons?
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh! We are back. We are getting ourselves ready to rock and roll here. We are getting ourselves ready for a big day ahead. Let's go! Let's go! I am so excited for this day. I'm so excited and ready to rock and roll. Ready for a big day ahead. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Hold on one second here, traders. Oh. I gotta turn off the music here for a second. Are we already starting things off like this? We might be... Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we have an absolutely massive donation in the chat to kick things on off. An absolutely massive one here today. Jose Mercado with a $100 donation. Saying, morning, my friend. I have ARI with 1,000 shares, 50 of BNAI. Let's squeeze. Thanks for the show. Jose Mercado with a $100 donation. Shout out to the big dog here. Jose kicking some things on off here today. That is what I like. That is what I'm seeing at this moment, baby. Ah! Let's get ready for a big one. Oh my goodness, Jose, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Thank you again for that awesome donation, that awesome kickoff right there. Buddy, oh buddy, oh buddy, oh buddy. You are the man. Let's go. Let's get ready to do it here. Traders, for everyone that's joining us on this day, whew, what a way to kick off this Money Monday. Smash that thumbs on up right here and right now. We have a lot to go over. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to trade. I want to be making some fucking money in here. So let's go ahead and do what we do best. It is currently 9:11 a.m. We have MTEN, which has a reverse stock split. Not worth our time. Reverse stock split, guys, not worth our time at this moment. Just ignore that one, okay? Then on top of that, we do have GRI. GRI also has a reverse stock split at this moment. We really don't need that one. We also have CISS, which also has a reverse stock split at this moment. If anything, I want you guys to know of these plays. So it's like, please note that MTEN, GRI, and CISS, even LRHC, these plays right here, guys, the top four, none of them are actual up this big. None of them is actually up 34%. None of them are up 1,874%. None of them are up 2,558%. None of them are up 13,000%. None of them. Okay? These are all reverse stock split plays. Please note that right now. Do not get tricked into buying LRHC, CISS, GRI, MTEN. You guys don't need to do that at this moment. So I wish there was a way I could just like delete these off this over on Trade Ideas. But the thing is, let's go over what is worth your time. Let's go over step by step. What is worth your time? What is worth getting yourself involved in? What are going to be the plays that every single trader should be looking at and focused on at this moment? And what we have starting on off is going to be right here, team, of BATL. BATL. This is going to be your number one top gainer as of now. Okay? When you guys take a look over on BATL, this is how I see it. Every single trader, if you do not know, BATL had a little news on Friday. We will go over what that news is here in a moment. But BATL, the best way to be able to do this is take a look at Friday into today and just connect the bottoms. People always ask me all the time, how do you make a trend line? How do you make an uptrend? It's very simple, guys. You start at where the very bottom is and you do what just makes sense. Now, what do I mean by makes sense? You don't have to connect to every single low. Connect what is the overall common consensus. What is going to make the most sense on this trade? Notice we have our bottom at 160. We have bounce at 350. We have bounce at $4. We have bounce at 488. We have bounce at around 580. Now we can also, again, do the same exact thing at the top. I would, again, go here and go across the board to this right here. This is what I would say makes sense. Now, some people say, why are you doing that and cutting out like this very big breakout? Because this is more of a squeeze. It's not more of what makes sense to me. That was, again, a one-time squeeze and fell right back inside the channel. When I'm taking a look over on BATL at this moment, what I am seeing is I'm seeing BATL that has a very nice channel setup and it has a strong uptrend channel setup. If you want to continue out with BATL at this moment, I like this play. BATL did have good credibility on Friday. BATL is in an uptrend channel pattern at this time. We want to be able to make money on this play. What do? We short next to the top. We short next to the top. We short next to the top. You can see we short next to the top. We short next to the top. Well, what if I want to make money on a dip buy? Hey, I don't want to short. I want to go money on the long side. That is fine. You can make money on, again, a dip. You can make money on the 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 potential dip. Now, yes, as we know, at some point, we will get a drop. We will get a bounce. We will get a squeeze. We will see what happens. But most likely, the odds are we're either going to continue to move on up off this bounce play, or the odds are you do get that sell-off and that crack, where, again, you do start getting that reversal. So when you guys are taking a look over on BATL, this is the most simple, easy way to be able to trade BATL right here. I do want to share this out over on social media for everyone. BATL, easy charting, follow supports and resistance. So easy charting, follow support and resistance, make your life easy over on BATL. This is how you guys can be able to play the stock. This is how you guys can be able to come out on top. And this is, again, just a great overall game plan on this play. BATL does have credibility from Friday. BATL, a slow and steady top gainer. BATL is a play that the majority of traders are focused on right at the start of the day. Okay? BATL, high watch, high alert. Let's go over to the next play, though. And I know I'm going through a little quickly just because I want every single trader to be aware. BNAI is no different. BNAI is very easy. BNAI is a very simple channel pattern, right? A channel pattern is essentially just going to be a strict price point between support and resistance in a horizontal manner. We're in an alley. We're inside of a little bit of a channel where BNAI did have a deal. It had a partnership, had an agreement on Friday, talks about getting a $2 million deal. And with this $2 million deal, BNAI right here, team, was able to get some great hype. BNAI spiked all the way on up from around, $16 up towards around $80. It was insane. But BNAI, just like, again, I'm not really counting this as strong resistance. That was a little bit of a squeeze. I think there's more resistance, it seems like, probably more closer towards around $67. And you guys can see we have a lot of support at this time, right around $50. $50, $50, $50, $50. If you guys are looking at BNAI, understand that probably the best area for a bounce play is going to be somewhere on the upside here, and the best area for a reversal is going to be on the downside area here. So you can keep following these chart setups, and yes, at some point, easily what could happen? We could see a crack, we could see a fade, we could see a dump, we could see the stock again be able to fade and fall in one direction or another. But when we take a look over on BNAI, we had news on Friday and a good credible play where BNAI is a stock that I think every single trader should be aware of and have that easy charting setup. So again, we do have BNAI, again, current channel, where we do have $50 support and $68 resistance. And now I can go ahead and trade with confidence. As I've said, guys, we either want to look for dip buys or we want to look for shorts. Avoid it right now when it's at $58. Because at $58, I have no idea where it's going. Neither do you. You guys don't know where this play is going at when the stock opens on up. But if we do buy it near a bottom, there's a better chance that we go on up. If we short it near a high, there's a better chance it could be able to fall back on down and start getting weaker. So that's where, again, I want to be focused, watching, and again, making sure that we are all set, ready to go. Let's keep doing this together, because I'm sure I'm going to be able to hit your play. If that's, again, BATL, or if that is BNAI. Remember LRHC, remember CISS, GRI, and MTEN, these all had reverse stock splits. Please be aware that these are all reverse stock splits, but you do not need to touch these plays, okay? So again, make sure you're aware of what a reverse stock split is. Write out MTN, GRI, CIS, LRHC. What is a reverse stock split? These are the 4 stocks with a reverse stock split. These are plays that, again, you don't need to, they're not really up that big. Okay? All right. Now, what else do we have here? We just went over BATL. We just went over BNAI. What about NIVF? Is that another reverse stock split play? So I don't know, guys. We have a crazy amount of reverse stock splits. We have ANMAW, GXAI, no, EVTV. EVTV, this one also had a press release this morning. And EVTV, this one is more setting itself up into what I think is going to be a head and shoulders pattern coming on up. So if you guys take a look over on about a 2-minute time frame over on EVTV, what I think the best thing would do would be type in on Google right now, head and shoulders pattern. If you go over to Google, you type in head and shoulders pattern right here. I would say that it's going to look like something like this, where you do have shoulder, you do have head, you do have shoulder, and then you do have a sell-off. Shoulder, head, shoulder, sell-off. You guys can see again, you guys take a look at this image. Standard head and shoulders pattern. Shoulder, head, shoulder, sell-off. If I was, again, taking a look over on EVTV, I would say that these two do look very similar. Would you guys agree? Would you guys not agree that these are probably two very similar plays where we are going to have some similar action behind EVTV here? So, EVTV, I would say if this stock does spike back up towards around 310, I do think there is a possibility for that head and shoulders, that reversal, for that drop, and for, again, that weakness. So EVTV, definitely a stock that I want you just to be able to compare the top to the bottom, understanding what the head and shoulders pattern really is. And if, again, you guys can see this head and shoulders pattern, that's where you guys can be able to make a lot of just easy money right there. So again, let me just share that for you guys. And again, I'm just trying to help out every single trader, giving you guys the easiest sense of how to be able to make money out of today. So EVTV, textbook head and shoulders pattern. This stock could reverse hard around 310. So that's what I would be looking at if I were you over on that play. Now, there's 9 minutes until this day opens on up here, traders. 9 minutes for this day to open on up. Let's kind of go over to Fox Runner, get ourselves a little bit more of like clarity of what we should be focusing on, what we should be looking at. But hey, if you guys haven't yet, smash that thumbs on up right here and right now. Let's get ourselves excited. Let's get ourselves motivated, and let's get ourselves ready to rock and roll on this day. Traders, I am so jacked up on this day. I can't even tell you. Like I woke up this morning so excited. So ready to go. Now, I was live this morning over on Stock Twits for a bit. I did make one trade. The one trade I made $190. So we are just kind of kicking things on off. $190 right there over on GXAI. Let's get our game plans together. Okay, let's do this together. I need your focus right here and right now. Let's first take a look at, is there any stocks worth hot news? USAR. The US government has purchased 10% of USAR. USAR, though, traders, is a much larger play. This is not one of our low float crazy spikers. This is one of those plays that is just a little bit unique. We know the US government, we know Trump is into heavy metals, or excuse me, rare earth metals. He's into heavy metal. Trump is in heavy metal. Rah! No, but what I'm saying is USAR is USA rare earth. The big trend of 2026, for anyone who does not know so far, is rare earth metals. Copper, uranium, things like that. That's what I'm kind of going off of. Even gold and silver is hitting up towards new record highs. The US government bought 10% of USAR, which is why the stock moves so big. But this is not going to be one that's going to go crazy. It's a much larger float play. Then we kind of drop all the way down towards a 14% gain. Then we drop all the way down to like a 13% gain. To be frank with you, there is nothing this morning that is jumping off the board saying this is a stock that has a partnership, an agreement, a contract that every single person is running to and saying this is the best of the best. We don't have that. Now, what we do have, though, is a couple plays that are gapping up this morning that had news over on Friday. And that's what I want you guys to realize. So we do have, again, our top gainers on the day right here. If we take a look over on this, over on Fox Runner, we have our top gainers. And BATL, this was a stock that did have Friday news. So Friday news over on BATL. We also have BNAI. BNAI is another play that did have Friday news. So that's another stock that we could be looking at. GXAI does not have any news. EVT, I do think, does have news over on this play. Just a little heads on up. So again, we'll keep our eyes peeled on it. But then everything else nothing's really spiking right now. BATL and BNAI are going to be some of our top watches. Let's go ahead and at least break those on down. So I'm going to scroll on down to a very bottom right here. And if we, again, talk about what we have at this moment, we do have BNAI. BNAI spikes 334% in after hours on Friday. It says BNAI stock explodes $2 million on technology deal. All right, guys, this again, stock exploded 334% in after hours on Friday. This is what got the hype. This is what got momentum. This is what got the action. So BNAI, this is the first time since Friday that traders are allowed to get involved on this play because obviously we have the weekend. So this play came out at around 4:30 over on Friday afternoon. Most traders are gone. Most traders are already kicking off their weekend. BNAI though went from $20 to $30 to $40, all the way up to $50 to $60, and this morning at 4 a.m. ran up to $80. So you could see, it was a good press release. BNAI on Friday came on out with that 334% spike in after hours on Friday. This stock is bringing in a lot of hype, does have good credibility. Here's the USAR press release. The US government took a 10% stake for $1.6 million over on USAR. And then we do have BATL as well, which was a top gainer, news on Friday and after hours. So BATL talks about an operational update. So even though they don't have news today, they still do have good credibility at this time. And that's why I'm kind of saying to myself, what is going to steal the hype today? What is going to, again, be a play that's going to have all the attention on it to kick off the day, right? MOVE, BNAI was a top gainer on Friday, but then exploded even more in after hours. GXAI, new highs, no news. We do have a lot of, again, main headlines of today. What else do we have here? ARAI did have some hype this morning. So ARAI had a little bit of hype this morning and now again started coming crashing back on down. This was another play that spiked on Friday and started dumping right here. SPRC, not too much. So it's more, again, kind of waiting and watching to see what we have at this moment. And you guys could see a lot of reverse stock splits. MTEN, 1 for 200 reverse stock split. LRHC talks about, again, reverse stock split. Really, when we're taking a look at what are the best plays of today, USAR, ARI, GITS, BATL, BNAI, these are the plays that the majority of traders are focusing on and are looking at. So, what is, again, I know there's a lot of things that are going on here, traders, that, people are kind of wondering, and I'm just going to say this now. All right, I'm going to say this now. Guys, you are in every single right. Every single right. If you guys are on the left side, if you guys are on the right side, if you're Democratic, if you're Republican, if you like Trump, if you hate Trump, if you like Kamala, you hate Kamala. Personally, I do not care here on live stream. I'm here to make you the best investor possible. But I will say everything that's going on with Minnesota has no effect on what's going to be happening in the stock market. Guys, the stock market moves off the top 500 companies of the United States. So when you guys are taking a look over on Apple or Google or Microsoft, they do not care about political issues. The only thing that, again, could be affected would be a government shutdown, which could lead to the markets fading and falling. So just a heads on up, I had that question the most over the weekend, saying, would the markets fall if there's, again, political tension between the left and the right? No. Because, again, does that affect NVIDIA? No. Does that affect Apple? No. Does that affect Microsoft? The only effect it might have is there could be a government shutdown sometime in the future. So that definitely could be able to get some hype. That could definitely be able to lead towards a little bit more dropping or fading. So we will see what we get with that. Other than that, though, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to make sure that we are all set, ready to go. We are going to have to speed run this right here, traders. All eyes over on Fox Runner at this time. We're speed running the overall plays of the day. What do we have? I already told you guys. Earth. Metals, rare earth metals is the hottest topic of 2026 so far. I even have proof of that. I'll show you in a second. These are all the stocks within rare earth metals that you guys would want to be looking at. Copper, these are all copper plays. Graphite, these are all graphite plays, right? Rare earth, here you go. Cobalt, here. You guys can see all the plays that have to do with whatever sector, whatever metal you want. You guys can also see rare earth stocks. CRML is the best performing rare earth stock so far in 2026 with a 190% gain. So if anyone does not know, CRML, UMAY, and USAR are the best performing stocks in the rare earth trend that's currently happening at this time. All right. Now, just a little heads on up. I want to scroll up real quick. Obviously, there are different trends or hot themes of 2026. The hottest theme so far is rare earths. So basically what this chart is, it's all the rare earth stocks. These are collectively up 39% year to date. Rare earths is the number one hottest trend with the best return on investment so far in 2026. Number 2 is drones. Number 3 is nuclear. Nuclear does go with rare earth because nuclear has to do with uranium. Uranium, nuclear. We also had, again, Trump speaking at the World Forum last week where he said the United States is heavily getting involved in nuclear and small modular reactors. We also have batteries with 16% return, commodities 15.5, crypto 12, biotech, autonomous vehicles 10% on autonomous vehicles over here. So traders, just want to make sure you guys completely understand that USAR is up. Maybe keep your eyes peeled over on CRML. These are plays that I definitely want you guys to be aware of. Okay? Other than that, this week is going to be extremely hot. Traders, we do have Microsoft earnings, Meta earnings, Tesla earnings, Apple earnings. Wednesday and Thursday are very big days in the stock market. Wednesday and Thursday are going to be massive days that has Microsoft, Tesla, Meta, Apple, SNDK, the number one stock of 2026. Traders, SNDK, the number one stock of 2025, and the number one stock so far of 2026 are having their earnings coming on up here. Make sure that you guys are aware of that. Make sure you guys are on top of that. Make sure that you guys are all set, ready to go. Okay? Now, SNDK, this is a stock that I told you guys to go ahead and short on Friday. Is anyone in on put contracts on SNDK right now? If you guys are in on any shorts or put contracts on SNDK, again, we went over that. This play has a lot of opportunity to turn in reverse after it hits 500. After it hits 500, SNDK can come crashing back on down. It's one of those super strong psychological numbers. It just happens. It happens over and over and over and over again, guys. So the thing is, I actually posted this over on SNDK, and I said this was over on 1046 on Friday. I said, listen, I think SNDK is a great play, but psychological resistance lines are stronger than most traders know. $500 is super strong resistance. You know, just take a look at Tesla. It can't get above 500. MSTR struggled at 500. The stock was at $500 on Friday. This is where I think all shorts will enter. This is an area where shorts will feast. Guys, since I posted that, we have gone from, again, $500 to $465. This is the power of strong psychological numbers, strong psychological areas where we can see very strong reversals. So if this thing pops back up towards 580s or 590s, you can definitely go ahead and look for possible reversals. You could even do a quick short if you want to right now. I mean, SNDK, guys, this is a play that, is dumping at this time and might continue to dump. This thing might continue to get weaker. This thing might continue to drop. So SNDK right here, this play has gone from 576 all the way on down, or a 500 all the way down towards, again, 460. This is a play also, though, has earnings on Thursday. If these earnings come on out and they're bad, right, this is going to go all the way down to 390. If earnings come out and they're good, they could go all the way up to 500. So if you want to be the most psycho gambler trader, and either you're going to make $100,000 or lose your entire account, SNDK on Thursday is most likely where you guys want to look. All right, that's going to be a little bit of a wild one. That's going to be a little bit more of a crazy one. SNDK hitting 500. Watch for a reversal. Watch for fading. Watch for dropping. Now again, remember, MTEN had a reverse stock split, not worth your time. GRI right here, reverse stock split, not worth your time. BATL had a reverse stock split, not worth your time. NIVF had a reverse stock split, not worth your time. GXAI starting to fade and fall, EVTV, ABOS. Let's see if we get anything big. Let's see if we get anything spiking. Let's see if we get any sort of crazy hype and, action together. Let's see if we get any other, again, big time moves in any sort of way. All right, guys, I'm excited what we have on this day. All right. SNDK still fading and falling. I do want to talk about just very briefly what else we have this week. This week, guys, we do have a lot of economic data. Today, we don't have much. But Tuesday, we do have January consumer confidence data. Wednesday, we're cutting interest rates. You might say, Deck, how do you know we're cutting interest rates? Is there a chance that we don't cut interest rates? There's a 97% chance that we cut interest rates. Just a little heads up for every single person. So you can actually check this on out. If you type in cmeg.com Fed Watch Tool, you can see the next FOMC meeting is Wednesday. And at this meeting, there's a 97% chance that we are going to be cutting interest rates. 97%. Guys, that's pretty big. That's pretty crazy to be thinking about, right? 97% chance that we are going to be seeing a drop here. All right. That's going to make stocks rise. When you have a lower interest rate, that means stocks can spike. That means cheaper money. What do you mean by cheaper money? What does that term even mean, cheaper money? Cheaper money means there's not as much interest to pay back. You can get a car loan and your monthly bill isn't going to be as high. You can get a mortgage and your monthly mortgage isn't going to be as much. You could spend that credit card and those interest rates aren't going to be as high. Cheaper money. That's what it means. So again, as we keep cutting interest rates, get ready for the market to be able to continue to climb on up even higher. That could be big. On Wednesday, all the earnings reports. Thursday, earnings reports. Guys, we'll go back to that. Little heads on up. Silver and gold are now at new record highs. Gold and silver hit brand new record highs. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but gold and silver are all at brand new record highs, going off of rare earth metals. Traders, the U.S. government made a partnership, right? The U.S. government made a 10% partnership with USAR, rare earth metals. We are seeing in 2026, the investment theme, rare earth, is again up 40% overall. We are seeing gold and silver currently sitting at record highs at this time. Hey, I don't know any rare earth stocks. Here's an entire list. CRML, UMAY, USAR, UUU. These are the best performing rare earth stocks so far. So remember, traders, I am just literally trying to give you the answers. This is not me selling you anything. This is me just saying, this is what's hot. This is what you should watch. Make sure you're aware of it. I will say, the people that watch my stream, the investors, the community, the members over on Tradecaster, you will not ever be left in the dark. We will always have every single thing aware that is hot, everything aware that is cooking, everything aware that you guys should be on top of. Little side note, this is all over on Fox Runner. Also, traders, Fox Runner did do an update to all their congressional trading. If you guys have not yet, go over to the congressional trading page, and all of these are real dates, real time, current, up to date today investments from political figures. So January. The best thing to do, what I like to do. So what I do, guys, is I always put buy. I want to see what politicians are buying, and I usually go with a larger amount, 50,000 to 250,000. I want to see what are the larger amounts that, again, people are buying. And I like to find stocks that are a little unique. Like, you know, I could see what we have right here, traders, is we have Nvidia, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta. These are all, again, companies we know. But it's nice when you see something you don't know. Maybe COF. Why is that one? Why is COF getting, again, a $50,000 investment? Why is LRCX getting almost a $50,000 to $100,000 investment? See if any of these plays overlap that has been recently on top of. Hey, guys, little heads on up. Nancy Pelosi, buy order, January 22nd. To Nancy Pelosi, buy order 2026. Ooh, she is getting some new entries, guys. Take a look at this. Nancy Pelosi. What do we have right here? I didn't even realize Nancy Pelosi started getting some new entries in. Traders, Nancy Pelosi, 2026 portfolio. Let's read this together. This is pretty big. Google, $500,000 to $1 million investment over on Google. She just bought. Amazon, $500,000 to $1 million investment. Okay, she bought. VST, again. VST I bought in last year because Nancy bought in. I have a great entry. I'm right above $100 on VST. And again, I bought in last year, to be frank with you, because Nancy Pelosi, this was one of her biggest investments last year. She's buying more. Nvidia, VSNT, which is an exchange, and then Apple. What else does she have here? Buying Nvidia. Any like crazy play. Guys, let's see if there's anything unique. Like we have Amazon, we have Google, we have, you know, VST. But is there anything that's like different? I want to see if there's anything different. Nothing different at this time, guys. So we have, again, selling some Apple, selling some Amazon, selling some Nvidia. And then she's picking up Nvidia, Amazon, Google, VST. So she just bought in on these on January 22nd, guys. Just a little heads on up. She just got involved in these in the last 4 days. But I do want you guys to realize that she usually does, the way she trades is she does 1 year leap contracts. So basically she has 1 year to have growth, then she gets out, then she rebuys for 1 year. Her contracts usually last for 1 year. So right now, she usually buys all her stocks in January. There's no unique play she's buying, though. There's no like random ABC stock. There's no random microcap play right now. What we have at this moment is just all kind of bigger normal plays. The most unique one would be VST. That's the most unique one I would see at this time, VST. But these are all new. Make sure you guys go check them out if you guys haven't yet. Guys, look at SNDK dumping. SNDK at this moment dumping. Traders, let's find a play here today. Let's find our action. Let's find our move. Do we have anything big I want to get back into today right here? Do we have anything big? Do we have anything crazy? All right. NAMM. Isn't that a little tiny play? NAMM. NMAM. You know, $4. I thought it was like one of those like 17-cent plays. Guys, SNDK is still dumping. Traders, SNDK is still dumping. SNDK is still getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Whew. Hey, traders. How you guys feeling about today? You guys excited about today? Are you guys motivated about today? I know the stream's got a little bit of a new look towards it as well. I want to step up, you know, as I told you guys in 2026. I want to bring you guys some higher stream quality. I want to be able to bring you guys a little bit more. You know, so I wanted to kind of put some backdrops going, get ourselves feeling good, feeling ourselves alive a little bit, get the people rocking and rolling here. And traders, it's all about bringing that energy. Getting it. Golden Glove, baby. For anyone who doesn't know, again, you know, boxing, that was something that was in my past. That, again, was Golden Glove back in 2017, 2016, and 2015. I won, again, Global Glove for, again, the 200-pound weight class. It's no big deal. It's no big deal when I say that. I don't say that to brag. I just say that to know that I could probably beat you up. Let's get ready for a big day ahead. Huh? Let's get ready for some fun. Let's get ready for some action. And let's get ready to see what this day is truly going to bring us. I'm pumped. But we got to find one play here today. One play to kind of step on up. One play to be able to make us that money. One play to be able to make us that cash. Come on! Right now, though, traders, I will say, I'm living in Peasantville, USA. I made $190 so far on one trade today. One trade so far. That's it. My orders over on this play. This was when I was live over on StockTwits, little heads on up. But as you guys could see at this time, I did buy in, or shorted, excuse me, at 7:57, and I got out at 8 o'clock. GXAI was a play that I shorted as the stock spiked on up towards highs. So spiked on up, dumped on down, was able to make, again, a quick dollar of $190. Still, not too much. Got a little Olive Garden money. No big deal, though. That's it so far. So all the best plays here today. GXAI, a little bit of a fade and fall. EVTV, little bit of a fade and fall. BNAI, I feel like BNAI, little fade and fall. Someone, again, guys, I got an email over the weekend. All right, I got an email over the weekend, and someone said, hey, Sean, hey, Deck, hey, Chaz, whatever the heck you want to call me. It was like, you know what? I really like the way you trade. I really like the way, again, you make money. But at the same time, can you buy for breakouts more? You know, I just like buying for breakouts. Do you mind if you buy for breakouts more in the live stream? And again, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to hurt your feelings in any sort of way. Saying, hey, can you buy for breakouts? But the answer is get out of here. Get lost. No, I'm not doing that. That's a loser game. So the thing that I want you guys to understand is if you don't like dip buying, if you don't like shorting, if you don't like, again, getting involved at good areas and you're like, well, I want to buy for breakouts, go ahead and do that. But again, you're probably going to lose more than you win. Like I want to do that makes me money. People sometimes are like, oh, can you, again, go for buying breakouts? I don't like shorting. Why don't you like shorting? Well, my broker doesn't allow me to short. Well, then get a broker that allows you to short. Hey, can you buy for a breakout? I like buying for breakouts. No, I will not. And the reason why I will not is because I like winning. Right? Hey, can you go rob a bank? No. Right? Like, we're not, I am going to do what is consistent. We are up nearly $15,000, slowly climbing up to $15,000 in 2026 so far, because we are only shorting at peaks and dip buying bottoms. We are not the people that are going to lose over and over and over again by trying to buy a breakout and lose. Try to buy a breakout and lose. GXAI, try to buy again the breakout and lose. Buy the breakout and lose. Buy the breakout and lose. Buy the breakout and lose. The only time we buy stocks is number one, at 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, when we see the news come out right away. When we have the hot news and we jump in right away, we are first. We are in before everyone else. We are getting involved in our plays before every other trader. That's when we can go ahead and jump in on plays. Number two is we short plays at the very tippity top. Or number three, we are late to the entry, we don't short, and we get ready for a dip buy. Right? That's what we do. Those are, again, the opportunities for you guys to be able to trade plays here. The only areas I want you trading, and again, take me serious here. If you want to be a consistent stock trader, you basically have 3 areas of success. Your areas of success, a normal stock is going to look like this: breakout, pullback, bounce play. That's, again, what we have. Rookie traders see a stock spike on up, they buy right here, they end up losing every single time. That's what rookie traders do that lose over and over and over again. That's what I will not allow you to do. What you are going to be doing from this point on in all of 2026 is your entry is either going to be here to here. That's when, again, brand new hot news comes on out. News comes on out, you make money on the upside. Your new entry is going to be from here to here. This is going to be waiting for a stock to get overextended and you are going to short it. Or your new entry is going to be somewhere here where you guys are going to get your good dip buy opportunity. And of course, when you guys have your good dip buy, that's where the stock can go on a squeeze. You will not be chasing plays and buying at the very tippity top. You will not be chasing stocks on the short side and dip buying at the bottom. You will not be getting upset that the stock is spiking after you lost here and then re-entering right here for you guys to lose again. Once you start getting into the habit of hot news I can buy, shorting the top I could buy, or getting a dip buy I can buy, that's where you guys can make your money. Okay? And that's what it comes on down to. Fox Runner, you guys have it. Get filled the moment, again, news comes on out. Make your cash. I either buy in right when I see the hot news from Fox Runner, or I use Fox Runner as where I know everyone's going to go to. Once it overextends, I short, or again, I get ready for my dip buy. So Fox Runner doesn't just have to be the fact that you buy in right away. It could also be the fact of, hey, now I know where everyone's going, and I can short and get my dip buy all set ready to go. Those are all, again, great opportunities for you guys to be able to make profit. So it just comes on down to which one you guys think are the best. ABOS, I'm watching this here slightly. BATL right now. BATL right now here, traders. Watching this, see what we have. The S&P 500. S&P 500 back above 690, baby. Let's go. Right back above 690. Deck, how do you use Fox Runner for shorting? Here, let me bring up this example. I will show you exactly what I mean here. Okay? Let me, So here's like a little tutorial video over on Fox Runner. Listen in on this. We'll only watch this for a second here. Watch this.
Yes, you keep buying stocks at the top, right after they've already made their move. Well, that's about to change, as Fox Runner was built for one job: getting you in first. Every 30 minutes starting at 7 AM EST, waves of news hit the market. 7:30, 8, 8:30. The traders who are ready when it drops are already in, while everyone else is still refreshing.
Boom. Perfect. So again, if you want to buy breakouts, it's all from news. If I'm watching Fox Runner and all of a sudden news comes on out, I know sometimes these stocks spike on up and I'm not in on it. But what I do realize is nearly every single time a stock does spike on up, it gets overextended and I short it back on down. So you can use, again, Fox Runner for either A, buy in when news comes on out, or B, say to yourself, okay, news came on out, everyone's flooding in on this play, let me go ahead and start shorting after it starts getting overextended, or I say, hey, let me get ready for a dip buy. So the most important factor on this is finding the stocks that are going to break on out. And the most important factor is obviously by studying hot news. Once you have the hot news dialed on in, you're all set, ready to go.
Because what most call fast, Foxrunner calls old news. It's already scanned it, ranked it, and set it.
So all that good stuff, guys. Now, S&P 500 moving on up. NAMM, guys, NAMM, a little bit of a squeeze. We'll keep our eyes peeled over on NAMM right here. NAMM. What can we do here? Let's see what we can do. Guys, I'm getting a little itchy. You might say, Deck, why are you itching? It's because I want to trade. I want to get after it. Are you guys down to maybe get a little NAMM trade? I might think that if this one's getting halted, let's see the volatility. How much movement has this stock had? This stock went from $5, dumped on down to $4.36, back on up to $5. Okay. Old spiking high from, again, Friday is up towards $5.70. $5.70 area. Definitely going to be a good area for some possible resistance. So what I would do if I were you is I will look for shorts on NAMM. And again, where would I get entries? I would try to get filled somewhere right around that area. That means I'm going to be looking for entries as we come up towards around 570, right at 570, right above 570, and then I would have a stop loss if we ever started breaking through those areas. You know? So for me, I like to say to myself, okay, what's my risk? My risk is from here to here. That's my risk. My reward is here to back here. What essentially I'm saying is I could lose $250. But what I'm also saying is I could win $1,000. If your risk is 4 times less than your reward, a lot of times it's a good trade. You can also see the massive sell-off we had last time we came up to this area. So we could easily fade and get some sort of drop as we start spiking on up. So 570 is the area. So let's go over and let's do this together. Let's go over towards, again, NAMM. Let's go ahead and check this on out. Let's just say, hey, we want 3,000 shares. Inquire all about the 3,000 shares. Locate lowest, click cancel. And what are we going to get here? It's going to cost $13. That's worth it to me. Let me click $13. I have now accepted it. Now I paid $13 and I have 3,000 shares ready to go. So NAMM, I want to surround this play probably right around that 570 mark, a little above, a little underneath. Those are going to be some strong resistance lines for us. 570 should be pretty solid as a strong resistance line. So again, 3,000 shares. I could do, again, 250 share increments at a time and kind of just load the boat all over the place around that mark. So I'm going to go up towards, again, 550. 550, short. 555, short. 560, short. 565, short. 570, short. 575, short. 580, short, and I, slightly under it, slightly above it, all going towards, again, these different prices, making sure that we are all good. So guys, we are live right now. Let's see if this thing can spike on up. If it does spike up towards, again, that 550, 570 area, we will get filled. Well, hey, what if it crashes on down right now? Then we don't lose any money. There's no harm then. There's no foul. Remember, our trading strategies, we want to get filled at the tops, the extremes. We get filled at an area at a new high of the day after a 50-cent spike. There's room for the stock to come back on down. We're not getting filled right here hoping that it falls. We're trying to get filled at tops, hoping that we get the reversal then. So it just ran up to 525 there for a second. We still need, again, another about 25 cents after that. So we are looking for NAMM. Just spiked up 80%, new high of the day, just spiked on up towards, again, 550, 560, 570. That's where we're getting filled at. We're getting filled at smarter, better areas where we could be able to make some cash. So again, we have our entry set. Once the entries get hit, we're all good to go. But we will not get filled until we come up to those areas. So NAMM, I'm all set, ready to go. If we spike up to those top areas, I feel good about it. If we don't, then I don't lose any money. How great is that as a strategy? A lot of times the worst case scenario is either A, we don't lose anything because we didn't get filled, or B, we're getting filled at an area we like. The hardest thing about trading is when you get filled and you feel like you're just straight gambling. Has anyone ever done that before? Has anyone ever gotten filled and you just feel like you're straight gambling and you're just saying to yourself, oh man, I don't know what's going to happen next. I like to get filled with confidence. I like to get filled and feel good about my trades. ARAI, not seeing too much there just yet. Just a little heads on up. NAMM, guys, NAMM starting to squeeze a little bit more. We might get our possible entry as we squeeze. Again, 550-ish is going to be my first area to start getting filled. Not getting 4,000 shares filled at 550, but that's where I'm going to start slowly adding in case we start falling back on down. So we just got up to 530 there for a second, only 10 cents away from a brand new high. We're going to see if we can squeeze on up towards on the top. 570, 580, 590 is going to be our next target area. Hey guys, for everyone that's joining us today, make sure you guys, as always, hit that thumbs on up, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. So again, I appreciate all the support in the world for every single person that, again, is pushing us up towards, again, these new heights and hitting the subscribe button and helping us on out. So if you guys have, or you guys have not hit that thumbs on up, make sure you guys do that right here and right now. Help out the stream. Make sure that you guys are all set here. Right now, we're just kicking it right now. Kicking back, staying smart, putting ourselves in the best positions that we possibly can. No forcing. Let's see, guys. Here, a new high of the day. New high of the day over on NAMM. So might get filled here soon. We want to get a quick little fill and be able to make some money on the way back on down. Now, I'm also, again, managing expectations about today. Has today so far on this Money Monday, have people been able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars? No. Like, today's a day that if you make, let's say, $500, $600, $700, it's a great day. Right? You're making $500, $600, $700 on a day that we aren't seeing many spikes. You're doing pretty well. You're doing pretty awesome. And that's what I want you guys to, as I mean by manage expectations, understand market conditions. Do we have any stock right now that is spiking in like a straight up manner? Well, MTEN, that stock had a reverse stock split, isn't worth our time. GRI, that stock had a reverse stock split, isn't worth our time. CISS, reverse stock split, isn't worth our time. LRHC, reverse stock split, isn't worth our time. BATL, this one again did have news, but it's starting to dump right back on down. NIVF, reverse stock split, isn't worth our time. And now we're finally getting to a couple little plays. SLGB, GXAI dumping, and then guys, even NAMM, unfortunately, starting to get weaker. Hey, let's turn our attention to SLGB. What do you guys got on SLGB today? SLGB, is this stock halted here, traders? Let's, again, everyone take a look. Anyone see any news on SLGB? I don't believe so at this time. So SLGB, I'll leave my other orders up as well. Just a little heads on up here, guys. In case NAMM does ever start spiking its way back on up. NAMM ever starts spiking its way back on up, we'll be ready. But SLGB, let's see how high this one can go. I don't see any sort of news, any sort of credibility. SLGB is starting to squeeze and spike. We do have strong resistance up near around 245 to 250. Where am I coming up with 245 to 250 from? I am looking at past chart history pattern. Where was there strong resistance? Resistance back on the day of November 17th, 240. Resistance back on the day of November 11th, 240. Resistance back on the day of November 6th, 240. Resistance, aka support, back on the day of October 20th. If there is going to be a reversal, it's most likely going to be somewhere around the area of 240. Now, if this one starts squeezing and spiking a little bit, we might go a little higher up towards around 260. I feel like with this momentum, we actually might go a little bit higher. So I would probably say 240 is where I do think it's going to fall back down to. But we might go a little higher than 240 to begin with. So I'm actually going to look. Let's see if, again, we can get some shares to short. Let's see. SLGB, 3,000 shares. Inquire all. Locate lowest. Click cancel. Costs $15. That's fine. Pending. Oh, I'm going to have to do it again. Did not get accepted there. Accepted. 700. I got 700 shares accepted over on SLGB. Only 700 shares. I want more than 700 shares. I'm trying to just get this whole thing real quick. Hold on, guys. Okay, there we go. Accepted. All right, now I got them all. Now I got a little over 3,000 shares, guys, that I can go ahead and short. 37 seconds. SLGB. I'm doing 500 share increments, limit order, and I'm going to go above 240. I think, again, 240 is where it's going to come down to. But there's a chance I think we might get, a little pop up towards the 260s. 261, 266, 271, 273, 275. I'm going to go like more 270s and then pull back towards maybe that, 240 mark. All right, traders. Let's see what we got. SLGB. SLGB. Let's see if this one, again, spikes on up. I can get filled and then fall back towards the 240s. I just feel like it's one of those stocks that have a low float. Nothing else is spiking. It might get a little crazy, but then fall back down to reality. That's kind of where I'm at in my mind. I'm thinking, again, this is going to be more one of those plays that it should spike up to 240 and get rejected, but since it's one of the only options, it might spike up a little bit higher, then dump back on down. All right, guys, we actually might get halted again over on SLGB. We might get halted again on SLGB. I'm not filled yet. I'm not filled yet, little heads on up. We're still not halted. Still not halted yet. Still not halted yet. All right, SLGB, we are now halted. Traders, I didn't get filled yet. This is kind of what I was seeing. And I know, again, I was giving you guys, hey, I think we're going to come back on down towards 240. The reason why I did not short at 240 is just because there's no other options. And sometimes when there's no other options, stocks tend to get a little carried away. Okay? Let's think about this here, traders. Let's think about this in a different manner. Let's imagine this in a different way. Okay? Let's imagine there are 100 traders. Okay? 100 traders. And all these traders need to be fed. All right? So over here, we are going to have lasagna. Okay? Lasagna. Over here, we are going to have chicken. Cool. Over here, we're going to have steak. All right? And last but not least, over here, we're going to have fish. All right. These are our 4 options that these 100 people can be able to buy, or these are the options that people can have for dinner. Now, if these are the choices, let's just say that maybe 15 people go over to lasagna. Let's just say 50 people go over to get chicken. Let's imagine 20 people go over to this, and let's imagine the final 15 people go over to this. Now, as you guys can see, lasagna and fish aren't really big hits. Chicken and steak are the big hits. But now let's delete this. Let's imagine there is no chicken. Let's imagine there is no fish. Let's imagine there is no steak. Well, guess what? These 100 people are hungry. So they say if there's lasagna and that's all there is, I'm eating lasagna. And that's, again, a way that you can kind of think about today. You might say, what do you mean? Well, is there any options for you to trade today? Well, it's not MTN. It's not GRI. It's not CIS. It's not LRHC. It's not BATL. It's not NIVF. Hey, guess what? Our only stock that is spiking today is SLGB. It's our only option. I'm hungry. I want to eat. I want to trade. I want to get myself involved in something. Well, guess what? Get yourself involved in maybe the play that everyone's looking at. Well, guess what? That play is going to be SLGB. So that's why I believed SLGB, even though we have very strong resistance at the price of 240, this is a stock that can easily go higher than 240 because people are going to go there even if they don't want to go there. Okay? So now, again, we do want to be smart and say, how high can this thing honestly get up to? There's a chance that we spike now all the way up towards our next main resistance line. Next main resistance line, 315, 315, 315. Traders, this stock opens up in $2 or 2 minutes. I think, again, honestly, the smarter thing for us to do is kind of move up our entries. Move up our entries towards around that 315 mark. I know we had entries before around that 260. I was looking to get filled up in the 260s, 270s, and dump back on down. There's a chance that we spike all the way up towards $3 to $3.15 at this point. So I am going to adjust. We have a lot of hype. We have a low float stock. This thing might go a little bit higher than what we expect. So I might go, again, limit order. 291. 299. 304. 303. 309. Right? So I'm kind of spreading out my orders. 316. 319. In case things just go a little bit higher than we expect. Right? I like putting up high orders, higher than what I expect, just in case basically everyone says, hey, you know what? I'm hungry. All there is lasagna. I'm eating lasagna. So we got a minute left. I do just want to give one more shout out. So again, today we did get an absolutely massive donation by my boy Jose Mercado with a $100 donation over on the YouTube chat, saying, more to my friend, I was able to make ARI 1,000 shares, $50 on BNAI. Let's squeeze. Thanks for the show with a $100 donation today from Jose Mercado. Jose Mercado, and again, Summer History. Those guys have just been, you guys are insane. So thank you so much for all the donations and again, all the support that you guys show over on YouTube. You guys are absolutely amazing. Hey, let's get ready for a big one here, traders. I am watching. I will be getting filled if we start getting up towards $3 next. So I'm not getting filled at $1.50. I'm not getting filled at $2. I'm not getting filled at $2.50. We are having a 113% spike in a stock that, again, is currently up at this moment with no current news. We are going up even higher. We would be getting filled after the stock has nearly a 140% spike at the high of the day. So we are getting filled at the high of the day after a 140% spike on a stock that does not have any credibility. Again, I'm not upset. No matter what, if we win or lose here, I'm trying to do things right. So here we go. We are live, and we are opening up at 260. Let's see if we're going to get a little pop here. There's a chance that this opens on up and just starts turning. No gap up at this time. No gap up, little reversal so far, guys. Let's see if we keep on going up towards around 290. We just got up to 276 so far. We just went from 276 down towards, again, 220. Now we're back at 250. I did not get filled on any entries just yet. If you guys got filled at 275 or 276 and you guys nailed one perfectly, that's incredible. So if you guys got filled in the 270s, that was a perfect entry so far. We did fall back on down to 220. We'll see if this thing is going to hold on up and keep on squeezing and spiking to $3 or so. Remember, no news. Stock is up 105% so far. I'm only getting filled at new highs, up near around $3 plus. We are back up to 276 now. Now, again, we came back on up 270. Let's see if we pop on up. Again, I'm only shorting at highs as we again spike on up here towards, again, that next top dollar. 286, new high of the day. Guys, first entry filled for myself. First entry, I am filled at 500 shares at 291. First entry is filled on my end. Let's see if this will go up higher and run up to that ultimate $3, $3.15 area. We know, again, we do have that $3, $3.15 area as our next top target. So let's see here. Now, hey, what if we just come crashing on down right here? If we just come crashing on down and I make $100, I'll just add that to the list here. So again, if we crash right here, I'll take it, right? I'll take a free $100, $200 off, again, a small 500 shares. But again, I'm just adding up at, again, where I see past chart history pattern. Bounce play, resistance, resistance, resistance. That's all around that 315 mark. I start with some entries right underneath 315. Guys, we're up $135 now. $125. Guys, we're starting to drop a little bit weaker. Is there a chance that we could go all the way back on down to sub 240? I'm holding this for a little bit. You can always just lock in gains when you're ready as well. Remember, I know a lot of you guys are probably in it with me at 290, 295, 291, whatever. So if you're happy with your gains and saying, hey, I'm happy with $100, take it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. If you want to hold a little bit longer, that's fine as well. SLGB, switch on over to a 1 minute time frame. Guys, VWAP area is 257. 257 is a little bounce play. Guys, here, take your profits off the VWAP. Guys, I'm taking $132 off the VWAP. So traders, I just made $132. We did get filled at a great area. Where did we just get filled at? We got filled at, again, some absolute tops. Where did we get filled at? 291. We got filled at 291. 500 shares. Then we got at 260s. That's awesome. Free money. Guys, it's free money. And again, I had an entry at 299. I didn't get filled. I didn't get filled at 299. That would have been 1,000 shares. I would have been able to make a little bit over $300 there. So that would have been, again, a nice little trade as well. So 2 little trades so far. Nothing crazy, nothing wild, nothing that is absolutely insane. But at the same time, guys, now we're up $322. Now, if we break through $3, the next target is all the way up towards $320 and higher. So again, next entry, guys, is going to be $320 and higher for all my traders here if we get another squeeze. $320 and higher is next. SLGB, if you're looking for that dip buy, VWAP area right around 250 is the best dip buy opportunity. So 250 would be the best dip buy. Stop loss would be underneath like 240. If we keep on squeezing $3, again, wait for that next possible play, that next possible pop. You do have, again, SLGB. SLGB, we do want to get involved on, again, same exact thing, 500 shares all the way up towards around, 330, 330 short, 340 short, 344 short. You know, I'm looking for another like 50-cent increment spike. 341 short. 330, you know, I'm just, again, 330s to 340s. Like, that's where I'm looking for. See if this thing is going to spike on up towards around some highs, hit the top, start coming back on down, get filled, make some money. No, I don't have any NAMMs right now. 0 NAMMs at this moment. Guys, right now, SLGB did just upper shadow at 316. If anyone got filled right at the 316, 320 area, again, another nice little trade so far. We're getting filled, we're taking profits, we're locking in. We're getting filled, we're taking profits, we're locking in. That's all we're doing, guys. Little reversal back on down here. 265, 260. Awesome, 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 awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, look at that dump. If you guys got filled up in the $3 mark, amazing work. Ladies and gentlemen, this week, we're going to have some fun. This week, starting off tomorrow, I am going to be doing a prop firm challenge. Now, what's a prop firm challenge? I am going to open up an account today and do the challenge with you guys live throughout this week. So what does that mean? So I'm going to be doing this over on One Stop Prop here, traders. One Stop Prop, I am going to purchase an account, $50,000, $100,000, whatever you guys are comfortable with. How this works is we are going to purchase how much money we want. I'm going to do a $100,000 account. I will get $100,000, and what I need to do is pass this challenge. If I pass this challenge, I will get $100,000 that I can trade with. So just a heads on up. This is what I'm doing. You guys can do it with me right now if you guys would like to. I'm going over to onestopprop.com. Head on over. I want to get filled $100,000. I'm going to go over, click Get Funded Now. When I go over, click Get Funded Now, we do have the $100,000. Okay? This is two-step. It means I'm going to have to pass a challenge. It means I need to go ahead and pass a test to get funded $100,000. So what we have right here is this is going to cost me $379. But at the same time, guys, if I pass the challenge, I get $100,000 to trade with. So we are basically paying a fee to prove we are a good trader. So I'm putting my own money up to do a challenge in front of you to see, can Sean Deckmar pass it? Now, I passed these a few times, but I always know there are some traders with smaller accounts that just have not seen it in the past. So I want to take this week to do a fun one-stop prop. Let's pass a challenge together. I'm also going to be doing, guys, the 12% max loss, 6% max loss special. So usually what this means is we only have a little bit of room that we can lose before we lose the challenge. We are getting now 12%. If you guys, again, add the coupon code 2 years, this will be for free. Okay? So 12% max loss, 6% max daily loss. We cannot lose more than 6% of $100,000 in one day, or we lose the $300 that we're spending. We cannot lose more than 12% on the entire account, or we lose the $300 that we are spending. So if you have a small account, I'm doing this live with you guys. 2 years, coupon code, click the 12% max loss. It's free. It's added on because, again, you guys have the 2-year deal, and then go ahead and get it. So I'm going to go off screen right here, and I'm going to get it. And then once I get it, we can go ahead and start trading. Okay? And we will be all set, ready to go. We will be all ready to rock here. And we will do this challenge together. Okay? All right, guys, here it is. Guys, little heads on up. Take a look at SLGB. SLGB, absolutely falling apart at this moment. So here it is, guys. I am all set, ready to go. $100,000, initial balance $100,000. Profit target, we just have to get to 5,000 bucks. Trading days, 0 out of 3 trading days right here. We just have to get to that top. We can't lose 10,000 bucks. We can't lose 12,000 bucks. So again, we are all set, ready to go. I'm ready to rock. We are going to do this week. I mean, guys, to be able to get funded, all it takes is one good trade. Literally, we have 100,000 bucks. We just have to make 5K. That's it. Let's just get one good trade. That's it. One good trade. And we are all set, ready to go. We are all set, ready to get after it. Smile now. Deck, for One Stop Prop, do we use them as a broker? Do they have a trading platform? That is the trading platform. So what I'm showing you, it's not like that is, it's a prop firm. It's again, so a prop firm, the way it works is you do all their trading on them. It's all them. They again manage the money. They have the money. You trade through them. So again, I always like to bring it on up as an option for traders who have very small accounts. Now, as you guys know, I'm throwing this out here for every single person. I trade real money. I trade real funds. I trade it through my Cobra account. I always want to do these fun challenges as options for anyone who maybe doesn't have a larger account or someone who wants to try out prop firm trading. Some people try out prop firm trading and they love it and they enjoy getting the payouts and they enjoy getting funded. At the other side, some people don't like it, and that's fine. All I'm here, guys, is to be able to give you different options and different, chances to be able to say, hey, you know what? I want to try out shorting. Hey, you know what? I want to try out dip buying. Hey, you know what? I want to try out this. I want to try out prop firms. I want to try out crypto. Just like I've said in the past, there are a million different ways to make money in the stock market. What's my favorite way? Hot news, press releases, shorting, dip buying. That's the way that I like to make money. Other people say, you know what? I would rather only risk $300 on an account, get $100,000, and then I'm only risking, even if I blow up $100,000, I'm only risking my $300 that I paid for on that account. So I always like to give you guys different options, different ideas, different chances, right? So make sure that you guys are all set with that. We will be doing that throughout this entire week coming on up. Ready to rock here as always. Traders, I will say this. This is kind of like a max final warning here. So I talked to Cobra Trading. Remember how I brought this up last week? That Cobra Trading, they're allowing the first 500 people to sign up with as little as $5,000 to trade all the shorts that I have. If you guys love watching me short and you guys want to short every single play, add your name. There is only 70 spots left. 430 people have added their name to the list. If you have not added your name to the list, there's only 70 spots left for you guys to get a small account over on Cobra Trading once the PDT rule drops. So this is a premium broker. It's what I use. If you guys have not added your name to the list, there's only 70 spots left, and then they're done taking applications. So again, add your name. This is like an urgent thing, guys. If you guys are shorting, you guys want to do what I do, if you guys want to trade the way that I trade, if you have not added your name, this is kind of like red alert, final warning. Joey, what happens if, again, you lose on the challenge? Then yes, you lose the 300 bucks. You got to start over again. That's, again, kind of how it works. So the way it works is either A, you, again, are successful. You get $100,000, and, again, you split the profits with the prop firm. Or you're not successful, and you got to re-sign up to be able to pass the challenge. It's like, again, my brother. Little heads on up. My brother, guys, he is trying to become an insurance agent, right? But for him to become an insurance agent, he has to pass the test. You have to basically pass like the bar exam to sell insurance. Now, again, little heads up for anyone who doesn't know, that it costs $500 to take the test because they don't want people just showing up every single day. So the thing is, you spend $500, he fails it. Now has to pay another $500. He fails it. It makes you work harder. It makes you say, if I'm spending $500, I'm going to give my all. It's the same as that concept, even on, again, prop firms, where you're saying, I'm spending 300 bucks. I better not blow this. I better not lose this, right? Joey, for Cobra, to do, if you missed that, do you have to have 25K again? Yeah, so right now they are only accepting the first 500 people to add their name to the list. So the first 500 people will get their accounts open over on Cobra when the PDT rule drops. Once the PDT rule drops, they might have another opening after all 500 already get filled and good to go. But I'm saying as of right now, they're only accepting the first 500 people. Now, the thing is, if you sign up right now, you're within the first 500, so you have nothing to worry about. No, but again, if you added, you're good. So they'll contact you. Once again, the PDT rule is dropping and you're all set, ready to go. So they will contact you once it's time. But if you added it, you're all good to go. They're not at 500 yet. So they're not at 500 yet. Little heads up for you guys. Traders, is there anything else that's kind of going a little crazy right now? I would really love to trade a little bit more, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm never upset making 300 bucks. Traders, what are you guys up today? Is anyone up more than I'm up? Is anyone up over $322? But I would say right now, so far, all green is good. I mean, guys, let's think about our entries that we've done. SLGB, we shorted this play. We shorted this play as it spiked on up near around that 275, 280 mark. It dumped on down towards around 227. Beautiful. We got ourselves involved over on GXAI. GXAI spiked on up. We shorted this play as it spiked on up, formed that upper shadow, came right back on down. Beautiful. So again, great plays right there. EVTV, not doing anything yet. That's more of that head and shoulders like play, right? SPY right now. Guys, let's see if the SPY can run up towards brand new record highs. And I know, as I've already talked about this, traders, politics do not play any effect into the stock market. Now you might say, what do you mean politics? Yes, it does. Yes, global events. If China does this, it plays an effect. If this happens through Europe and Greenland, then it plays an effect. If tariffs happen, and I know, again, you have every right to your political view and your party, but I'm saying the things that are happening with ICE in Minnesota, that doesn't play any effect on the stock market. I had that question like 20 times over the weekend, being like, oh, is the stock market going to drop? Again, what moves the stock market? Apple, Google, Netflix. Those things are not affected by, again, political events. So it has to be major global political events, okay? Other than that, stock market's running up towards record highs almost. So right now, S&P 500 still, again, spiking, still moving itself on up. We do have some massive news, as we know, this upcoming week. SNDK is going to be crazy this week, guys. SNDK, the #1 top gainer of 2026, does have earnings on Thursday with Apple. Guys, we have Microsoft earnings. We have all these big earnings coming on up. This is going to be massive for all traders. Going through everything here. Remember, USAR, US government took a 10% stake, rare earth minerals. BNAI had a good partnership over on Friday. The #1 theme of 2026 is rare earth. Rare earth metals is the #1 best investment year to date, 39% return. Gold and silver also hitting all-time highs. Gold is the highest it's ever been. Right now, guys, gold is the highest it's ever been across 5,000. Silver, type in SLV on your charts. It's past 92 bucks at this moment. Congressional trading, that's all updated. Check that on out. The big week ahead. Tomorrow, consumer confidence comes on out. Wednesday, we do have, again, Fed interest rates. Wednesday, we are having earnings reports. Wednesday, we are going to be seeing interest rates drop. Then obviously on top of that, look at this earnings season, guys. This earnings season is insane. This earnings season is insane right here. And then we have all these metal plays. All right, so we're all good. I mean, BNAI has just been dumping so far today. BNAI, guys, this has just been dumping. And I know I say this often, but this is why we short. Traders, there is a massive difference, right? Like, I'm trying to think of a new analogy to kind of help you guys, understand this. Let's imagine this, guys. When it comes down to penny stocks, we have, again, S&P 500 plays. S&P 500 stocks. And then we have stocks that are $20 and below. Okay? S&P 500 plays, I only bet on the long side. I do not short S&P 500 plays. These are plays like Apple. These are plays like Microsoft. These are plays like Nvidia. These plays are plays that are, again, like out of a dorm. These are plays that are out of a shed. Quick spike gives it all back. Quick spike gives it all back. Quick spike gives it all back. What is the normal trend every day? Spike on up, see the play, give everything on back. What is the trend every day? Spike on up, give the trend on the back. The majority of new traders will not buy in first, so they're always buying at the top. Let's think about this in a different manner, traders. Let's imagine if the S&P 500 were NBA players, okay? And now anything that's under $20 is like middle school players. Yes, they both play basketball. It doesn't mean they're both great, right? NBA players. What are the odds that an NBA player will make 100 out of 100 layups? An NBA player will probably make 99 out of 100 layups. A middle schooler might make, I don't even know, 50 layups out of 100. Maybe not even that. If it's a left-hand layup, they might make 20 out of 100. You know what I mean? Like, the thing is, they are not good. Just because you're a stock on the stock market doesn't mean you're a good company. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know this, but anyone can become a stock on the stock market, or anyone can start an OTC stock and get invested in. And then again, these on the NASDAQ, they all fade and fall. So please, shorting is easier than going long, which is why I want you guys on that Cobra list, so that you guys are good. The majority of traders buy stocks after they spike because they're in your price range of $3, but it's usually too late. Once you wrap your head around that, you're going to become much better. NAMM, still trying to spike a little bit. Guys, NAMM, we need to see the stock squeeze to kind of get that next leg. So NAMM, we got to see a squeeze to get that next leg. Just a little heads up for you guys. Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns? If you guys do have any questions, comments, concerns, I'm happy to help you guys on out. I'm here to help you. Can you short on one stop prop? No, that's a prop firm. So again, you cannot short. You can again do like puts on S&P 500 plays, but again, they don't have microcaps. So no microcaps over there. Deck, with Cobra, are there any additional platform fees beside the per share price commission? Nope. Again, they have their, again, confirm with them. But I will say, when you sign on up, you guys do get free 2 months of Fox Runner, free 2 months of trade ideas. You guys do get free 2 months of platform. And then on top of that, you will get 50% off commissions for life. So if you guys sign up with the code word DECMAR, what's on the screen, you guys will be set for life over on Cobra. So right now here, traders, I mean, hey, we got a big week ahead. I'm going to be ready to rock and roll. I'm going to be ready to go. I'm going to be ready to make this money the entire time. I hope you guys are fired on up and ready to go as well. I'm jacked up on this day. And I can already tell, guys, there is a lack of people that are watching today. There are a lack of people that are here today. Now, why do you think that is? I mean, guys, we're kind of counting out everyone in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, people that are in West Virginia, people that are in Washington, D.C., people across Texas, Oklahoma, people that are in the northern Alabama. All those people don't have power today. Could that also be another reason on maybe we have less volatility? Could that also be another reason on why we don't have as many breakouts? Is that maybe another reason on why we're not seeing as many big spikes and squeezes, rips and runs? Is it because if usually on a normal day we have 100 people trading stocks, today we have about 70? I would say there's probably, out of 100 people that trade stocks, there's probably 30 of them that don't have power at this time. Have you guys seen, like, you know, Tennessee, winter storm, like all of Tennessee doesn't even have power at this moment. More than 300,000 people without power, high winds expected. So, I mean, that's a little bit of a crazy thing here, traders. I mean, and also, again, just, I'm not a weatherman in any sort of way, but let's go with this. This is what's kind of a little bit crazy at this moment. And what's a little bit crazy at this time is the fact that not only are people losing power, but then on top of that, it's so cold for the next few days. So this is, again, by me. By me here, traders. Today, look at this. It's going to be 5 degrees tonight. It's going to be 3 degrees tonight. It's going to be 2 degrees, 2 degrees. It is going to be 3 degrees on Wednesday, 2 degrees on Thursday, 2 degrees on Friday, and then it warms on up to 12 degrees. I mean, traders, just think about this. It's kind of like a worst case scenario. People lost power, and now it's going to drop on down to 3 degrees. I mean, that's a little tough. So again, make sure you guys got those generators up. If you guys are down with power, make sure you guys are all stacked on up. Obviously, I'm wishing you guys the best. I'm here to help any way I possibly can. But hopefully everyone's good. Young Commerciante, does Cobra have paper trading? I am not sure. I can ask for them. That's a great question. I am not sure if they do have like a little sim that you can work on your trading with. What's your thoughts on BNAI? Done. Over. Trash. Done with. You know, BNAI went on this massive spike, and now it came back on down. What do you guys think would be my only option if you guys wanted to do? You guys could look for that dip buy. BNAI, guys, again, BNAI, take a look. Back in after hours, spiked up to $25, came back on down. $25 came back on down. $25 breakout. Now it came back on down towards around 25.90, little dip buy. So that dip buy was there for that quick one right there. So we do have that little dip buy if you guys are interested on it. Where could it get up to? Here's the downtrend. Downtrend's back up towards $50. That would be amazing dip buy. But most likely VWAP's going to be holding up as some resistance. Or on top of that, the next resistance line is going to be right around like 48.50 VWAP area. So that would, maybe if you can get a little dip buy over on BNAI, that would be worth it. Can I short stocks like IREN? Of course I can. MBAI, little squeeze. Guys, MBAI, little tiny squeeze right here. I think we're kind of slowly running out of little options though here today. We're kind of running out some options of today. We got our number one top gainer, SLGB. MBAI, no news on it. Little spike. EVTV, ROMA. If MBAI can maybe spike on up, I don't know, 280s, 290s, maybe look for one last little possible short. What do you guys think about that? Let's see how much they are to short here. Let's see. MBAI, 3,000 shares. Inquire all. Locate lowest. Click cancel. Cost me $2. Guys, MBAI just spent $2 for 3,000 shares to short. Okay. If MBAI starts getting stupid, starts going up to 280, 290, I'll look for a quick little one. I don't know if it's going to get there or not. But 280. We start again, start going up a little bit too high. I'm going to look for some shorts on that one. I don't know if we're going to get there or not. But if we do, again, that's the way I like to trade. I'm up $380 right now. I don't need a force. If we go up a little bit higher than what we expect, let's get filled after maybe the stock spikes up 85, 90%. Also saying Cobra does have a demo account, so you guys can go ahead and check that on out as well. So Cobra does have a demo account. So you guys will be all set, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Right now, no forcing. Right now, staying alert. Right now, staying ready. Let's see if MBAI can get us one final profit on the day. One final profit here, traders. One final move. Let's see if MBAI could squeeze on up towards 280 and kind of push ourselves up a little bit more. I mean, hey, I'm up $380 on the day. I will take, actually not 380, I think that's a lie. $322 on the day. I will take $322 if that's all we can get. But again, we have all these reverse stock splits. MTEN, GRI, all reverse stock splits here. None of these plays are actually good. If we take a look at all the top gainers on the day here, top gainers on the day, the best ones as we know. You know, Fox Runner is kind of eliminating all the reverse stock split plays. BATL, not spiking yet. NAMM, we already looked at that one. BNAI, we're trying to trade that one. So we have all the best plays without the reverse stock splits here, but no sort of big news. It could be, again, lack of power, lack of traders, lack of volume. Not anything just crazy just yet, though. So you know what? I'm understanding those market conditions. Let's see if MBAI can get one final squeeze. I'm going to stay on the mic for another 5 to 6 minutes. 5 to 6 minutes is our final chance here, team. All right? Let's see if we can get one more final trade in the next 5 to 6 minutes to get ready to rock and roll on this day. If MBAI goes back underneath 320, it's probably going to be done with. People should buy Kraken Robotics. Kraken Robotics, great play. It's a very speculative play. If you believe robotics is the future, then absolutely, you can definitely look at it. You know, Kraken, not bad in any sort of way. What is that? KK, I want to say? KR? What is Kraken Robotics? RR? KRKN? That's what I think it is. KRKN. KR. It's something like that. KRKNF. There it is. KRKNF. Kraken Robotics. That's a robotics company. I like the uptrend. Nothing wrong with a beautiful uptrend. Nothing wrong with a nice slow and steady climb right there. KRKNF, Kraken Robotics, has been moving up for the past about year and a half. Slow and steady play. KRKNF, 5-letter ticker right there. So I appreciate the alert, Andre. Do you think BATL is done with? Let's go ahead and take a look at BATL. I mean, you take a look over on BATL at this moment, it's just one ginormous red candle. So, I mean, take a look at the daily chart. You know, it doesn't look very appealing. So would I touch BATL? Not really, no. I mean, if anything, you're looking for either small little dip buys or small shorts back around $5. BNAI. Eric moved small pop. Keeping it on the back burner here. Let's see if BNAI, guys. BNAI is trying to go for that new high. Let's see if we can get it. Guys, if BNAI gets that fresh new high, we get in, we get out with another little profit. If we get up to the 280s, I'm going to go after it. Quick little 280, 290 touch. Get in, drop back down to 260. Try to make a quick another $100 or so. That's the goal, okay? So BNAI, can we get one final squeeze? Get in, get out, make a quick again $200, $300 and kind of move on from this play. That's what we're looking for. Little pop on up, 290, 295. Hit $3 resistance, get a little bit of a dump. Let's see if we get one final trade here, team. I don't see any sort of news or credibility on BNAI either. We're up 82%. We're only going to get filled at highs. We're not getting filled on dips on this play because there is no news. We're only getting filled at the high of the day. Got 278 high of the day so far, guys. 278 high of the day, a little bit of reversal so far. No upper shadow has formed just yet. We are looking for that quick little pop on up, get filled, upper shadow, dump back on down. We are up again $322 on the day so far. We did just hit 280. We did not break 280. So we did just hit 280. Did not get filled on my entry at 281. If we turn right here, this is going to be annoying. Little heads on up, guys. I did have entries right at 281 right there as my first entry. So I wanted to get filled at 281, but as you guys can see, the high of the day is 280. 1 penny away from getting my first entry on this one. Let's see if I do get filled as it pops on up towards the it came up to 276. I kind of want to just get that 290 touch and drop. I don't want this big, long upper shadow forming. You know, like I wanted to get that quick little pop, reverse back on down, and let's fall down towards the VWAP on our final trade. If it goes underneath like 250, this is the reversal though, unfortunately. We still have a little bit of life. We have a little bit of a chance here. Here we go. Guys, there we go. First little bit filled. First little bit I'm in on. 500 shares now. 283 cost basis. Let's see if this thing can go a little bit higher. Up towards around that, top area. All right, guys. I am in 750 shares. 286 cost basis. So as the stock slowly grinds, I'm going to try to get a little top here and there. Okay? So I'm in right now. Goal on this is make another free $100. Let's see if we can make a free $100 on this play. And just, again, bring ourselves up towards $400 today. Right? We're up $322 on the day. If we could be able to make $422, that would be excellent. So now we want that nice big upper shadow forming. We want to see a reverse and drop back on down to the VWAP. We got filled next to $3 resistance. Let's see if, again, we could be able to make a nice profit here. 750 shares at the cost base of 286. So we're in at 286 right now, guys. Little heads on up if anyone's curious. So again, we can see we're at 279, 280. Anything that's underneath 286, I'll make profit. But I also do have short orders higher up in the 290s, $3 region. So even if that does break out a little bit more, I'm still going to be able to bring up my cost basis and keep making money. Right now here, traders, I'm currently down 25 bucks. Still hitting that $3 area. There's a chance that we possibly, hit $3. I want to keep my eyes peeled on this one to see what this one does do. If this ever got like that random little spike up towards around like 314 or 319, add a little bit more. In case this one ever got a little carried away. Let's just stay ready for it. Guys, we're up $27 right now. All we have is 750 shares, looking for that nice red candle reversal. Where do we want to take profits? Somewhere in the 260s. Right now we're at 280s. So we're looking for around 260s to take our gains. Now I will say, what's the only thing I don't like about BNAI? Who can give me the answer? What don't I like about BNAI? Does anyone know? it's holding pretty well. It's pretty consistent at this moment. That's the only thing I don't like about this play. What I will say about MBAI, and I have to give, again, its flowers. I have to give it its credit. MBAI is still holding, like, pretty well. Like, the next reversal, if I can get myself up, you know, $80 or whatnot, I might just take that and just be a happy camper. So, guys, there's a nice little dump. There it is. There it is. $125. Take our gains. All right, I'm just taking that. I'm taking that and walking away. There's the nice little red candle we wanted. There's a nice reversal. And, guys, we pushed ourselves up $424 on the day. Traders, I'm taking it. $424 on the day. Here's all of my entries. Here is, again, all my P&Ls. My orders are completely shut off on the day. I'm taking $422 today and walking away. Got filled next to $3. Good entries, guys. Did everything we need to do the right way and staying out on top. Hey, not the biggest Money Monday in the world. A lot of things happening over in the world with, again, storms and this and that. But you know what? To make $422 and kicking off this beautiful week, I think that's great. So I'll take $422. I'll come out on top and keep the green streak growing. The green streak that we know and love. The green streak that has been absolutely crushing it. And let's just keep this party alive. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, 10:40 in the morning. Thank you so much for everyone who has, again, joined us on this day. Thank you to everyone that is always watching. I do not have any open orders. I'm walking and I'm taking my profits. Taking my profits here, guys. Hey, it's a blast to be here every single day. I will always tell you my entries, my exits, what I'm looking to short at. I am not going to hide behind a screen. I'm going to show you everything. That's the type of mentor I am. Hit that thumbs up. Get excited. We got a big week ahead here, people. Oh, man. Oh, man. Jose with another $10 donation. Jose Mercado, buddy, this one's for you right here with a $10 donation. Thank you so much. Let's do it. You guys know it. In 3, 2, 1. Ah! Jose, I love you, buddy. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate it. And hold on. Actually, give me 1 second. We actually had another donation as well. Give me a second. We have XX Cooper with a $5 donation as well, saying thank you graciously for sharing your knowledge. So XX Cooper, thank you so much, buddy. You absolutely great-looking stick of a man. You handsome son of a bitch, you. Thank you, Cooper. ARI, do you think it'll break the $4 wall? ARAI, $4 wall. The big issue is get above the 50-day moving average. Get above 330, and that's where buying volume will move in. Do I think it's going to break $4 today, though? I really don't. Not today with the lack of volume. All right? Hey. Thank you, traders. I love you. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's get after it.
I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm about to the day I fall. Yeah. I'm on that good cushion alcohol. I got some damn bitches I can call. I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm about to the day I fall. I like beer.
Smile like you mean it. Smile like you mean it. Smile like you mean it.
I'm about to the day I fall.
I know it's hard to admit it that you found love. It's hard to stay in it, but he's better than anyone I've seen you with before. It's true love, don't fake it. You better not, you better not. It's right here, don't waste it. You better not, you better not.
Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that. I can't remember what was said or what you threw at me. Please tell me why. The car is in the front yard and I'm sleeping
money maker. Like you were shaking that for some paper. Took your mama 9 months to make ya. Might as well shake what your mama gave ya. You looking good in them jeans. I bet you look even better with me in between. I keep my mind on my money, money on my mind. But you's a hell of a distraction when you shake your behind.
Just like nicotine, heroin, morphine. Suddenly I'm a fiend, and you're all I need, all I need. Yeah, you're all I need. It's you, babe, and I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. And I could try to run, but it would be useless. You're the babe, just my hit. You will know I'll never, ever, ever be the same.
Ride till we fall. Gonna ride till we fall. They don't speak our language. They say we're too savage. No, we don't give up anymore.
Today, Junior?
I'll never be the same.
Damn, I ain't be going psycho. Lil' mama bad like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on. You, my roof look like a no-show. Got diamonds by the bolo. Come with the Tony. I just for crimson on the pictures. Know you're mine. Hands on your body. I don't wanna waste no time. I can't look away. I just gotta say, and I'm like, whoa, man, my head so goddamn cold. Diamonds when my teeth are sold. I don't always let it go. I just let you know you're.
It's my dick in a box. My dick in a box, baby. It's my dick in a box. Ooh, my dick in a box, girl. I'm gonna get you a house in the hills. A girl like you needs something real. Wanna get you something from the heart. Something special. It's my dick in a box.
Babe, don't make a sound. 2 a.m. low, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around for a signal now. Give me some verb, I ain't taking now. You wanna ride in the 6, you wanna dine in the 6. But when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell no, been waiting too long. Hell no, I want that cruel love. Hell no, been waiting too long. Hell no, I want that cruel love. Body of mine, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body of mine, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body of mine, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body of mine, finding all my innocence.
And she says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids.
chorus and it goes.
Yeah, I probably got a couple of screws up in my head with no words to what's going on in the can't fit. Sometimes I'm gonna be on TV and it's that loose for can't.
If I could write you a song to make you fall in love, I would already have you up under my arm. I use up all of my tricks. I hope that you like this, but you probably won't. You think you're cooler than me. You got designer shades just to hide your face, and you wear them around like you're cooler than me. And you never say hey or remember my name. It's probably 'cause you think you're cooler than me.
How would you like to die today, motherfucker? No.
Cause it's easy once you know how it's done. You can't stop now, it's already begun. You feel it running through your bones, and you jerk it out.
Nice to meet you where you been. I could show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven, sin. Saw you there and I thought, oh my god, look at that face. You look like my next mistake. Love's a game, wanna play. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. But I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. Oops, I got 99 problems singing bye bye bye. Hold up, if you wanna